It's funny, we always get asked, what happens behind the loan? And I want to be like, mystery, mystery, mystery. But really, no, truly, we are project managers. We have a conveyor belt, right? From the time we talk to a client until even on their annual reviews and post-closing and everything. Wouldn't you say that we track all of those pieces of it? And we all have a job as it pertains to making sure that client and the transaction is managed smoothly. It's on the conveyor belt. The thing is, though, right, and like what we always talk about, Holly, is that the people buying the home and the home itself, I always like to say it's as unique as the DNA of the person in the house, right? And so that conveyor belt, even though there's a process from start to finish, sometimes we pick things off the conveyor belt and manage to the specific situation. So in your job, Holly, you know, you're really the operations manager once they get into contract, and you have to manage all of those moving parts and pieces. But it's not just the conveyor belt, step A, B, and C, right?
Right. I feel like the man behind the curtain a lot. You know, it's like I'm doing all those behind the scene pieces. And yeah, I'm definitely managing everything from start to finish, whether it's underwriters, processors, even agents at times.
Yeah.
But it's really about managing the buyers as well and making sure that they're on track. And, you know, we do have the conveyor belt. We do have our processes in place, but we often, we have to pick and choose. And like you said, you know, each buyer in each situation has its DNA signature. So does our process.
Right.
Individuality with every loan that I think that we work on. You know, it's the big picture's the same, but we focus where we need to, and we drive and we track as we need to manage each situation, and just, you know, really just try to keep it as smooth as possible.
Yeah. I think it's one of the, you know, how we do it, right? It's like number 3 on our how. It's the execution with excellence. And there's like, we talk about that all the time. Like, we execute with excellence in all that we do. And we always talk about, like, if there's a one-off random situation, which we've seen, I think we've seen everything under the sun.
Definitely.
Truly. And we talk about that and we say, does that apply to everybody? Is that a common thread on DNA, or is that a unique situation? And then we manage and adjust our process accordingly so that if that ever comes up again, we actually are ahead of it. I think that most of what you do every day, the man behind the curtain, is anticipation, and really anticipating and managing the transaction once you get into contract to closing.
Right.